Hey, this is Nakhane Toure, and you are watching. What is it again? Okay. Hello, this is Nakhane Toure, and you are watching tanzcafetv.
I was blinded by your charms. I gave you everything, still somehow I was always wrong. And I've been sacrificing everything that I believe. I went a little crazy, baby, but hell, do you blame me? You never brought me
Welcome to TANZ TV. I'm hanging with Natalie Chapman, who is the executive producer of SA's Local Talent. Is that right?
SA's Top Talent Showcase and the Local Element.
The Local Element. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the Local Element is something that started when I was DJing for the first time radio broadcasting, and I've done that for like 5 years now, where I just play South African music on radio today. And then I expanded it, the Local Element, to basically supporting South African talent in events and festivals, and pretty much I like to do as much as I can for young talent. And then Grant from TANZ Cafe, came to me and said, can I take over the Wednesday nights at TANZ Cafe, where we have an SA's Top Talent Showcase, and give a platform to the bands who can't really get a gig at TANZ because they haven't proved themselves. So that's what we do every Wednesday night, and I think that we've got amazing platform and an amazing lineup. Almost every week it's like, wow, you know.
What makes TANZ the right venue for this kind of lineup, this kind of platform?
Well, must I be really honest? I mean, TANZ is obviously, for me, the #1 venue in the country for music, and it allows us to have 20 people in the crowd and still have a vibe, or 400 people in the crowd, and there's people coming from all over the place who might not even know about the bands, but they'll just come to TANZ because of the reputation of the venue, and that's quite special.
Now, you're also a performing artist, so you're not just a talent finder.
No.
So tell us a little bit about Natalie Chapman as the artist as well.
Yeah, you know, my whole life I was in theatre, but I've been writing songs and playing guitar since I was 8 years old. And yeah, busy with my second album at the moment. My music is quite niche market. It's country, bluesy type stuff. So I do what I do, and that's my passion. But now, as I'm getting a little bit older, I really get a huge pleasure out of helping other artists.
You've got an album coming out as well, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're in studio at the moment. We're going to mixing next week.
And with one of the hottest producers in town.
Exactly. Kevin.
Plug, Kev, we love you.
We love you, Kev. And Kevin has been SAMA nominated a couple times, and he's amazing, but he's so down to earth. And I've worked with just amazing artists. I've had Albert Frost on the album, Emil Swiggers, Graham Curry is Fender endorsed internationally, Fender endorsed bass player, Andy Moritz, who's like the country drummer for me, anyway. And then we've also had Wynand Davel from Kalahari Orkest, Emil Swiggers, as I said, from Taindwaggies, and we've got Dan coming in next week, Dan Patlansky. So. Nice. And it goes on, and also in the mix I've got Stephen Aiken. I mean, if you haven't heard of him before, please look out.
Not from Stock Aiken and Waterman.
No. He's 22 years old, and he plays 20.
Oh wait, I've heard about this guy. He's the pianist that Kevin was going on about. Yeah, that just like totally blew him away.
No, he's a genius. So I've got him as well. So I do have fresh talent as well. And then yeah, we're releasing in November. So it's very exciting and crazy and all of that.
You've also been a judge on the Anything acoustic competition with me. Yes, thank you. With me.
You,
and Bruce Dennell. Thanks, Bruce couldn't be with us tonight. We had to check him out. So tell us a little bit about that competition as well, because we're now reaching semi-final stage, and we've got a killer lineup. So maybe you want to tell the guys a bit more about it.
Yeah, it's you know what happens is that in the first round you go like, geez, I mean, these guys are good, but I mean, what is our last 12 going to be like? Well, last night we announced the final 12, the semi-finalists, and really, I don't know what we're going to do, especially because there's now 3 judges. There's going to be a fight, definitely going to be a fight.
I don't fight with anybody, so there's going to be no fight. But we believe in make love, not war.
I think one thing why I keep doing this competition is that it's so fair. It's down to point systems. There's no bias. There's no favoritism. It's really down to all the categories in your vocals, all the categories in your playing, all the categories in your songwriting. So I really.
Well, I must be honest. I mean, when I saw the final 12, there were guys that I thought would make it, and I was like, yeah, no, this guy will be in, and they didn't make it. And it's not because They weren't good. It's just the way the points studied
Just
them.
the way the points, and there's 3 of us, so we all have a slightly different, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
You know, Bruce is just hardcore, and
Bruce, you're hardcore.
and you and I are, you know, we've got all the different elements from our careers that are brought into the judging. So I think it's a well worth thing for anybody to take part in, and we'll do it again.
Cool, and just maybe finally, what makes TANZ such a unique live venue?
I think in Johannesburg it's because it's really equipped properly for live music, and it's not a restaurant that's tried to do sound. I mean, tried to do music. It's a live music venue. They get some of the best acts coming in, and also there's quite a lot of effort to bring in a new talent, and I think for me that's really important. Great food, great environment, good sound. All in all, I love TANZ.
We like it. So guys, just remember you can catch Natalie on the local talent show. Did I get that right again? It's my age.
It's fine. It's the Local Element presents the SA's Top Talent Showcase every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, right here at TANZ Cafe at the Buzz Shopping Centre, in case none of you know where it is. And there's also a happy hour from 6 to 8, I believe, so you can come through after work. That's new. And then for the next two Tuesdays,
Yes.
2 Tuesdays, that's the
2nd
and the 9th. 2nd and the 9th of October, you'll be able to catch the semi-finals of the Anything Acoustic Arts Competition, where there's 140,000 rands worth of prizes. So it's really cool for these young artists. And then just check out tanzcafetv.co.za and on Facebook, TANZ Cafe 4 ways, and hashtag us, TANZ Cafe Joburg, and hashtag us for this television show or our online TV show on YouTube called hashtag TANZ Cafe TV. So thanks for joining us tonight. I just did a quick plug of everything there, so I've done it all at one go. Done it all at one go. And you can also catch Natalie on Facebook.
On Facebook, and just find me, you'll find me.
And all of those places. So thanks guys, this is TANZ Cafe TV. We'll catch you later.
Hope you know it's myself in the morning for this. I said, hope you know it's myself in the morning for this.
Welcome back to TANZ Cafe TV, and we're hanging out with
Nakhane Toure.
And Sean.
and Sean. This young man is going to take South Africa by storm. How are you doing, Nakhane?
Tired, but well.
So I believe you're working really, really hard at the moment. We've had you a couple of times on Balcony TV here at TANZ Cafe, and things are happening. So tell us a little bit about what's going on at the moment.
I'm just gigging a lot, you know, just playing a lot of gigs, working on some music, writing new music, and because of that, some attention. I've been getting some attention from people.
A lot of attention. Seeing
Mild.
you playing everywhere. Humor sessions, it's like everywhere I look, Nakhane's playing. And I think that's got something to do with the young man next to you there, Sean, your manager and drummer, if I'm not mistaken.
And
Sean, so tell us, what's going on with Nakhane? There's a lot of hype around this young man.
There is. I must be honest, I'm just grateful and blessed to kind of tag along. I'm trying to do my piece, but really it's his voice that is pulling all the attention here. We're just pushing it wherever it'll go.
What makes Nakhane unique? Because, I mean, there is something unique. I mean, I remember the first time I saw you, came with your guitar, it was freezing cold, it was -3 degrees. He had this Radiohead sticker on his guitar, and this voice of an angel just popped out, and I was like going, who needs Tom York? Sorry, I love you, Tom, but hey, this young man's got serious talent. So tell us what makes Nakhane special.
It really boils down to versatility. There's so much range across so many different influences over so many different time eras as far as musical influence goes. Nakhane has caught up on the musical journey, the evolution of music in a space of the last few years, but yet by comparison to his life that he's been involved with, it's just so much. It's all crammed into one person.
And you just like sitting here like all like humble, Mr. Humble himself. Nakhane, I mean, you've played a couple of times for us on Balcony TV, and we've seen you quite a few times here at TANZ. What do you think is that? What makes music special for you as an artist? What is your inspiration?
I really believe that music is and should be a religious experience. I know it might sound trite and
No,
crass,
not at all.
but I really, when I'm on stage or when I'm recording, it's I don't sing for the sake of singing. Like I'm like a diva or whatever, just singing there to hit the high notes. For me, those lyrics and that music is my life, and I just believe that I should be honest. And sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's hopeful, sometimes it's not, because life is like that. And so I try to translate my being into those songs.
Now, it's not your first time playing at TANZ. You're playing on Natalie Chapman's Top Talent Showcase tonight. What makes TANZ a unique venue within the Johannesburg and South African music live scene?
Does have good sound. Like
No, we know the sound. I mean, thanks to Music Connection, I feel my body move. We were here on the weekend watching Aching, and I felt the walls shuddering.
it's a really it's a big thing. You know, the songs could be good and the performance could be good, but sound is just so important because it makes you just that much more confident to know that you can rely on just good sound, you know, and that your vision is portrayed to the best possible way to the people who are listening out there. And it has a really good the word is gone.
Heritage, almost.
That I'm talking. Yeah, exactly.
There's so much here. There's so many people. There's so many artists that we can, aspire to and follow after. And for us to be able to play at an event where those, our musical heroes kind of frequented is just nothing but a privilege. So for us, it's just so exciting to be.
Like South Africa's Viper Room, I suppose.
It really is.
Kind of vibe.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So there's a lot of heritage here. It's got a reputation. They're growing. Yeah, they're growing as well. Just branching out with all the different branches that are opening, and it's just something that's so exciting for us to be part of.
Exactly.
Cool. So what can fans expect from Nakhane in the coming months?
An album, I hope.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to that.
Hopefully a very, very good album. Something... Oh, I'm shaking. Something... It's just when I think about the idea, it scares and it exhilarates me.
Good.
Because
it must do that. It's important that it does that.
You know,
it's like for a boxer, if you don't get nervous when you step into the ring, what's the point?
My drama teacher used to say that. She used to say to me, "If you're not nervous, be worried." And so hopefully I'll be talking to the right people, and I'll be working with the right people so that my vision for the album comes out, and that not just people like it, but that they feel it, and that it moves them. Exactly.
Just like a new track.
Awesome, man. Well, all the best for the future.
Thank you.
And we hope to catch you at the Samas soon. So, hey, I'd like to see Nakhane Toure picking up a Sama for best album. I could like that. I could dig that. I could say, I knew that man when he was that size. Musically speaking.
And literally, I'm really short.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for joining us on TANZ Cafe TV, and all the best for the future.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.